Mm, What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 7. This might be the most anticipated, hypest episode. At least if you're an anime reader. If you're a manga reader, you've known what's going on for this build. But if you're an anime reader, I can't remember really the build-up besides like trying to find out who the other Titans were. But just how this has been building up this season. So many questions I've had since the first season are getting answered. Specifically, even in last episode, we found out what happened to Aaron's dad, how Aaron became a Titan, how he, after we found out kind of later on, how one that gets injected turns back into a human. We found out how he got turned back into a human by eating his dad. So Aaron must also have the power of both his dad and the Titan that his dad ate, which, what was her name? I forget. I think his dad's name is Grisha, something along those lines. And it looks like he had that rage form, that just aggressive form Titan that Aaron has, and then he also inherited. But we've never seen Aaron do anything memory loss wise or wiping other people's memories. Maybe he just doesn't know how to do it. But then that also comes into the fact, like, where did the coordinate power come from? Is that like something of his, like specific to Aaron? It didn't come from his dad or from the other Titan. That it's just, those are more questions that need to be answered as well. And then kind of finding, I've seen both sides of the fence. Some people are saying don't look at Aaron's dad as like this crazy ruthless killer that just went out looking for power. The races are out there erasing people's memories, and that's not right. No matter, like, if you're trying to do the greater good or not, you shouldn't be out there wiping people's memories and all this stuff. But then there's other people that are saying, like, he could have done that without wiping out the whole family line and like killing the kids too. So it's like, I'm on that kind of fence. Like, all right, if you want to take out the dad or maybe whoever had the power of erasing memories, that's fine. But I don't know why he had to take out the kids in the process. I'm not sure. And was there anything else really? I don't think there's anything else. Just finding out the whole like so then that's another thing. The whole like Ackerman line, are they like kind of pseudo Titans but in human forms? Like they get like kind of these like Super Saiyan boost, but they can't turn into Titans. Like, of course, unless they're injected, but like their just normal human state is kind of like enhanced. That's why Levi's so good at what he is, and that's why Mikasa is so good at what she is. I want to find out more about that. And I mean, we can sit here and recap last episode all day, but I really want to get into this, so let's get into this. I'm interested to see what happens. People are telling me from this episode on to 24, it's just hype train, which is going to be insane if they can keep it up for that many episodes. We're talking 10 plus episodes. Let's just get it started and we can keep talking. We're pressing play on the episode right now. And I can already tell when an anime, when it's not episode 1 of a new season, when an anime starts with the opening, you know that episode is going to be crazy because they're not trying to waste any time of like cutting you to the opening or putting it halfway down. Like they're just going to start out with a banger. But yeah, finding out the Ackermans have been like protecting, I guess you would say, the Race family this whole time. And I want to know kind of why then, I mean, I don't know if we'll ever find it out, but why did the Race not want to be seen as the king? Like, why not just sit on that throne all together? You kind of had the protection and everything. So it looks like they're trying to eat Aaron. Who, though? Someone would have to be a Titan, correct? Or unless they plan, like, I don't know if, I'm just going to call it Krista. I don't know if Krista is a Titan. So I could see maybe he wants to give it to her, but we don't, for what we know, she's not a Titan. So I don't know if he plans to inject her and like leave her in a room with Aaron and like run out of there and let her like eat Aaron. If he wants to consume Aaron, maybe he's a Titan himself. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Everybody's a Titan suspect these days. And I want to find out when like kind of Ymir and Bearholt and Raynor kind of come back into the fold and the Beast Titan and all that. Episode is titled Wish. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Turn it up a little bit because I can't hear. He's gonna inject her. He's got that little bag with him. He's gonna inject her. This may sound very strange to you, but Frida is not entirely dead. He's like, you want to meet your sister? Then let me inject you real quick. This is the last time he's gonna... Oh, wow. He's busting out the goodies. And then are we gonna find out the background on this? I kind of want her to become a Titan, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Here we go. It's going down. I don't think Historia is going to be injected. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think any of ours are going to die, though. This is about to get really good. Is Jean gonna do it, or is he gonna freeze again? Is he gonna do it? He actually did it, wow. Damn, they're actually going in. Yeah, they're just gonna be all fodder. I'm not gonna really take this fight too seriously because I don't think any of ours are gonna die. I mean, it'll make for some good shots though, but I don't really take it as a threat. This isn't like threat level 6, like Code Red. I think everybody will be fine. They have to reload. This went exceedingly smooth. Where's Kenny at? I feel like there's going to be left with... Kenny is not going to come in and like start killing us. It's going to be a Kenny and Levi showdown. I don't think Kenny's going to come in and start dropping bodies. What the hell was that shot? There he is. Alright, let's see what happens. Is the tide of the battle change right here or what? I'd love to see Levi and Mikasa versus Kenny and see Kenny like really hold it down. Woof. Oh wow, they start playing that background music, you know it's serious. Where the hell did he just go? He got him. Don't shoot that. He shot it. He's over there with that little dagger. Oh, that hurt. Mikasa's gonna kill this chick. I still want to know what this like underground crystal ice layer is that's going on. Like, how did this form? What is this? Like, damn. I don't think Hanji is dead. My man's sitting there with a deep wound. Oh, they're just gonna close the gate. Just close it. Oh, they can't get through. I thought they were just gonna explode it and let the cavern just. Oh god, a device Rod raced with Historia to use to transform into Titans. Believe this is to use spinal fluff. I can never read those fast enough. I heard something about spinal fluid. Don't do it. Bro, inject her already. You're really dragging this out. This cavern, it was built around 100 years ago by the power of a certain titan. Okay. Those 3 walls were built by the same power. By creating those enormous walls, humanity was protected. So a single titan built the walls. The power of that titan reached out to touch people's hearts and altered their memories. However, several bloodlines were excluded from that, the nobles, but their descendants and the rest of humanity retain no history of the world past a century ago. Except for one. Frida possessed more than her power as a titan. She knew how this world came about and all the details behind it. She was 15 years old when that knowledge became hers. So it got passed on to her right here 8 years ago in this very place. After she ate her uncle, my younger brother. Wow, that's kind of sad. The founding titan in the memories of this world. Dang, you see her eyes right there? Basically, if Frida had just used her power, there wouldn't have been any problems. We might have eliminated Titans from this world entirely. I feel like telling her this is going to make her not want to be injected. Yeah, Eren has to die. that what Kenny wanted this whole time? Oh, Lord. Oh, everyone's backstabbing everybody. Yeah, Historia's not going to be down. Oh, wow. I have a feeling she's going to be like, I can't eat Eren, he's my friend. Wow, she's that far deep in the brainwash pool. Okay. But we know it's not going to happen. I wonder if she'll get injected and maybe eat her dad. I don't know who's telling the truth, honestly. Like, I feel like her dad's got alternative motives. Um, but I can't tell. I need, like, more from him, but I feel like he's gonna die before we get it, and we won't get it till later on. Wow, he released him. He just straight up released that man from his duties. Oh, is he gonna still protect? Like he's that down? What's he about to do to that man? Is he gonna release Eren? Wow. So you must consume the spinal fluid. Historia's well, she's gonna be just like a mindless titan. She's had no practice though. This is what I thought she was gonna think right here. We still don't even know how Eren transforms, honestly. It happens, it happens, it doesn't, it doesn't. He's got to focus on something, he focuses, it doesn't, he does. Like, yeah. That's my argument. Like, how many had to die for him to do that? My biggest question is wherever the Beast Titan, Rainer, and Bearholt are holding up, they have nothing to do with the Race family, correct? They're not in like in this together, or are they? I don't know. I don't know if they're separate goals or. It's not gonna happen. Eren doesn't die. But I have a feeling Historia's not gonna die either, so what are we about to really see right here? There's only a couple minutes left. Oh no. Don't do me like this. I don't think she's gonna do it. I don't think she's gonna do it. She won't do it. This is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Now she's asking the real questions. This is what I need. If she didn't get injected right away, it wasn't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The only path to true peace was to be controlled by Titans. With my brother, pleaded with our father to free humanity from the Titans. Look at his eyes. What the hell? Jeez. Kamida. Episode's gonna end. She's not gonna do it. Or it's gonna the episode's gonna end right when she does it. Yeah, she's not. It's not going down. Nah. That was a waste of time. Wait. Oh my god. What just happened to him? Yeah, knew this is how it was gonna go. Exterminate the Titans. The horse girl who ever lived. That's what she had to say. What happened to him just now? Did he just get paralyzed, or... My god. Yo, stop it. That's all it took? Okay, now I was like gonna say this would be. I'm glad something happened right there because that would be terrible if that's how it like, if that's how that just ended. Like we went to this whole like big like capture Aaron, find out all this background story, and he's got to be eaten or they want him to be eaten, and the man and we this big thing to like capture him and release him, and he just gets released from the chains and they run out and like nothing ever happened. So I know Aaron's gonna come out on top on this fight that looks like it's going down next episode. That would have been crazy to see. um I think it would have been crazy if Historia actually went through with it, and then like everybody else came in the room, and they found out it was her, and Aaron is like struggling with like having to kill her, but she clearly won't. She would not stop attacking, um, because she would just be the mindless Titan state right there, and he would have had to kill her, or some of the other they would have had to put her down. That would have been pretty like in the feels type stuff. Um, but yeah, you're kind of on the back and forth of like again like I don't know whose side is really like who's to believe. Like isn't his name Rod Race, however you want to pronounce their last name? Like is he like sincerely genuine telling the truth there, or is he like covering something up? I don't know. I understand like it's not right to, you shouldn't control people's memories and control everyone. You should let people make the decisions for themselves, and if the decision humanity makes ends up in the extinction of humanity, then so be it. At least there was a choice. Then you start getting the whole like Matrix thing of like, what would humans rather be happy with? Knowing the realities of something, but at least you got the option of knowing the reality, or would you rather live blindly, but you're just living a peaceful, regular life without really knowing what it's. I mean, it's a fake life. I mean, we turn into that whole like, I don't know. It's just a huge like. You start bringing in like Naruto background of like what Madara was trying to accomplish, and then there's other movies like this story has been kind of brought up before on like what's better for humanity, them really knowing what's going on, or should they be kind of kept in the shadows? But if you're kept in the shadows and you live a good life and nothing happens, would you rather have that option? Or would you rather know that like we got Titans running around here, everything is what it is type stuff, and I don't know. It's, and I can't tell if Rod is really telling the truth that he wants to like rid the world of Titans, or whatever he was saying right there as far as they pleaded with his dad to like, you know, help humanity and do this and do that, and his dad kind of left it as is. Let me turn this off real quick so it doesn't make any noise. I don't know. The fact that like he didn't even have to be injected, my man like tasted it and sprouted. I don't know why he was freaking out so much. As far as, was he freaking out because like everything he'd been working for failed and he wanted it to be Historia, and he really wanted, that's what I'm saying, did he truly want Historia to like be the savior of the world? Like that's what he wanted for her? Or he just wanted to control her because he has a bigger goal? I don't know. But it's like, what could his bigger goal be? He's a regular human. He's gonna die at some point. And that's another thing. Like, I don't know if Titans live longer, or because like you figure if Titans lived longer or were immortal, his dad would have just stayed as the founder power, or whatever you want to make it as. He wouldn't have passed it on to his sons and worry about this happening, which is happening right now, which everything's just going to shit. So I'm guessing they can't be. I guess when the human body ages to a certain point and it dies out like regular, it's time to like pass that stuff on. So maybe it doesn't matter if he's a Titan or human. He would die either way. So that's what I just don't really know his motives, because like Aaron had the reaction that I had when I found out what his dad did. The same thing Aaron had right there. The flashback of like everybody dying. This happened. The cities were attacked. All of this happened because of like what my dad did and the lack of them having the power. And if this was what saves humanity, then eat me. Like, do it. We know he's not going to get eaten. But that's the narrative we've been told. But I feel like it's, what other side of the coin are we going to really find out? I feel like that was the background information right there. I don't feel like anything he said was a lie. So I don't know if there's going to be anybody else we run into with more knowledge than it coming from the races race family mouth, other than maybe um, talking to or finding out the ones that live behind the wall, wherever the Beast Titan resides, and wherever Bearholt and Raynor are all held up at. If there's people with knowledge like that, maybe they'll have another side of the coin, and it's the type of thing. And that's another thing. I don't know if like the Bearholts and the Raynors and wherever Annie's troop camp come from, are they working together with the Race family to like get this and wipe out, kind of like just get rid of the Titans and erase memories? I don't know if they're all working together. They want Eren for separate reasons. I don't know. And there's just really so much to discuss and so much to talk about that I don't even know where to start or where to begin. We'll just have to kind of go over it in the comments section. And we know that what I really want to know is like, where they got this serum from that they're just running around here injecting people with. So then that's my question. Did Eren's, because they kept saying Eren's dad was like this doctor and he did this and did that. Did he create one to inject Eren with, or did he steal one from them? I'm not sure. I have no idea. And then like the same people that captured Ymir and put her up on top of the wall and injected her and threw her off, was that people that were in the race, under the race family's control, like subordinates, and so they had access to like serums that they're just giving out to people or like as punishment? Or was that another group of people that we just happen to have these serums of Titan juice? I don't know where it's coming from. Is it coming from one place, or does everybody just, once someone found it out, everyone's just making up their own formulas and it's clearly working? I don't know. I don't know where that started from and how it started. So he said, I understand he said there was a founder Titan and she had the ability, she created the walls in that temple down there. But then how did other Titans end up in the wall is my question. If she like made the walls, why are there Titans in the walls? Or did she I know that's been addressed before, and I still didn't even get it as far as like them being I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some Google search on that. I don't want to Google search too deep and get spoiled though. So if someone can explain to me how the walls were built with did she do that by herself? Why are there other Titans in the walls? And then did humanity go behind that and put up the stone around them? Because I don't think they made the stone. I feel like they just maybe made walls of Titans and then humanity came back and like encased it. Or maybe humanity didn't encase it. Maybe her as a Titan encased it in stone. I don't know. Now we're getting like even further off tracks here. There's just so many questions here, and I'm really interested to see what happens. We know Rod Race is going to die. He's not going to kill Eren or eat Eren. I wonder if there's going to be any casualties on our side. I don't think Hanji is dead either. I kind of think she'll be picked up and taken out. And I want to know what's Kenny's like. What's his purpose now? He doesn't really have anything to protect or anything to do. Rod Race is going to die, or he's a Titan now. And he has to eat a shapeshifter. So the only way he gets out of that, the only person in that room is Eren. Everybody else, at least that we know, is not a Titan. So that's what Kenny's goal was the whole time. He wanted to be king and have all these powers, and that's why he stuck around for so long. I guess everybody has their motives. It's interesting to see. There's just so much to discuss, and we could sit here for hours. It just would be all coming back to like, is Rod Race telling the truth, and kind of what the direction of like who's lying, who's telling the truth, what side of the coin are we on type thing. So I want to know like what because if he's telling the truth, then humanity's minds will never get erased again. The memories won't be taken away, and humanity will know what's happening, or eventually they'll know. And yeah, because it has to be passed down. Historia's the only living... Is she the only direct descendant of the Race family? Like the pure bloodline race? Is she the only descendant left? Wow. If she is, that's kind of shocking. Like, she's a very important person as far as if you want to go that route of making her a Titan and letting her kind of become like the god, as he was saying, and have all these abilities to erase memories and do this and do that. If she's the last one left, wow, if she dies, that's it. Like the direct descendant royal bloodline is no more. But see, that's the thing, is like, I want, maybe Eren figures out how to tap into those memories, because I want those memories and those backstories and more of like what happened and why this is and XYZ. And if he can't tap into that, I want Historia to become a Titan to find that out. But the only way that happens is if she kills Eren, and that won't happen. So maybe there's more out there, or somebody out there with background, and we'll find out. This is a 35 long minute video. Hopefully this video will be up by like 5:30. We'll just keep going from there, guys. Great episode. Definitely loved. I mean, it's just a lot of backstory, We haven't gotten that crazy action yet, really, at all this season. Besides, like, what, the first with Levi and Kenny, and we got a little bit right there. But we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode and the season so far. We should have One Punch Man episodes 7 and 8 up this week, and then the regular schedule, and we'll go from there. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,